It is a yabba dabba doo. You know why?
Why?
Because it's Friday.
Friday.
It's the first Friday in October.
Wow, it is.
It is. And you know, Friday Fest will be going on in Fort Pierce tonight.
Friday Fest.
In Fort Pierce.
Wow.
The first Friday of every month. Can
Friday
you
Fest.
pod me up a little bit so I can hear you?
How's that?
Talk to me.
All right. Testing 1, 2. You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
It doesn't sound like it through me, through these. Maybe, am I plugged in? I'm always plugged in.
No, you're number 3. That's why.
Oh,
All right.
there.
All
There
right.
we go.
Yeah.
I was trying to do Braille there.
So today's show is sponsored by Mrs. Peters Smokehouse. We have the owner, Gary Stonecipher, is in the house. How you doing, Gary?
I'm doing well, thanks.
It's good
Thanks
to
for
see
having
you.
me.
Absolutely.
So, what's new at the Smokehouse this week?
Well, this week was actually one of the quieter weeks we've had in a while, but
Wow.
I almost don't want to jinx anything by telling about successes that we've had along the way. But we've had some interest from some retailers in our
Good.
product, which I think is a real positive. And we just continue to work away and
Mhm.
tweak and perfect some of our fish smoking, and
Mhm.
Good.
look forward to having people come in.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we enjoyed visiting with Rex last week. He
Yeah.
came in and gave us the smokehouse
And,
tour,
is
the
it-
verbal version.
Yeah, well, so he's gone from steel mills to
Yeah.
to
Chief smokers.
chief smoker. He's it's a softer labor
Right.
than the
staring
steel
over
mills.
a hot kettle.
Well, you're still in a hot mess there. You
Yeah,
got a
either
smoker.
way,
and
yes,
it's
it's
just
hot in
so
both
hot
cases.
It's just not molding
But his-
and
See,
like in a steel mill.
the steel business has kind of already toughened him up for that
Right.
that business. So he's a perfect perfect opportunity for the
Well, yeah,
smokehouse.
but he's also going from sort of a dinosaur industry to the cutting edge here, which is fish
Yeah.
smoking.
yeah,
Right.
indeed. Yeah. Well, I enjoy it. It's so funny because my wife loves to watch the Naked and Afraid show from the Discovery Channel. And so oftentimes if they kill an animal and then they, save the meat, well, there's no refrigeration when you're out in the middle of the woods. So they'll smoke that meat to save it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And they
Well,
make
that's
their-
what the Indians did.
Well, I mean,
mean-
but most people think that their meat comes from Publix. They don't know there's a process of how it gets there.
Right.
well, the
Right.
the smoking process is
Yeah.
really the reason they do it is, in addition to the flavor,
Mm-hmm.
is that it kills pathogens, so
Right.
that you get a
pre-
clean,
Right. It preserves, protects
healthy
it.
product.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kills the pathogens, which is very important.
Right. And they used to pack it in salt.
Yes. Don't have to do that anymore.
No.
No brine.
Mhm.
So
Nope.
Yep.
Yes, we don't brine our fish. Actually, that's a difference between us and other dip makers.
Mhm.
Most dip makers
Mhm.
traditionally
yeah.
brine their fish, and,
Right.
there's plenty of sodium in the fish to begin with. We don't think there's any
Is it
need to add any.
More kosher to say dip or spread?
Well,
Because you could be dippy de do.
they could be the same thing, but they're sort of different.
They are different.
A dip is something you take a cracker or a chip or something and you dip it into.
So it's maybe a lighter bodied.
Well, it may or may not be, but the spread is honestly what you put on toast or a bagel, or
Oh, okay. I
yeah.
thought it was basically the same thing.
It is. Well, it can be the same thing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It's just different applications.
Right.
All right.
Mhm.
Very interesting. So the patio, the update on the patio.
The update on the patio is that the landscaping
Mhm.
begins next week.
Okay.
Our gazebo is up. So once we get the landscaping in, and we're going to have a bar
Mm-hmm.
area built around inside the gazebo, and then we're going to have a fence that will go around the actual concrete slab. You could almost sit on the fence. It'll be a sort of a very casual environment, and then we'll have a few high top tables with chairs, and so it'd be a great place to sample the fish right out of the smoker while it's still hot and juicy.
Any new products?
Thank you for saying that. That is a perfect question. We have some products that we have developed, and we've actually kind of taken products that didn't get much traction and redeveloped them. So we have a new tuna
Okay.
that's, I think, far more appealing than what we had previously. And then we also developed another shrimp dip. So we have a Cajun shrimp dip, and now we have a Caribbean shrimp dip. And then the one that I really happen to be partial to is the new crab dip. It's a blue crab, like
Okay,
like
blue
you get
crab.
in New Orleans or
Mhm.
in Maryland. So it's a very sweet flavor. Excellent dip. I think most people will really enjoy that one.
Okay.
Oh, I think my wife would.
And
too,
now
yeah.
the pricing is it different for each?
It is.
It's a little different because of
The market price of
right
the-
market price of like crab and mahi and wahoo. And,
Exactly. Most of the fish dips are very close in price. The shrimp is a little bit more, and then the crab dip is the most expensive, just because it's
Now, is there lump? Is it like lump crab, or
It is lump crab.
or is it more like a spread? Dip or spreadable?
It is actually there are the little chunks of lump crab in it. So we don't mix it down the way we do with the fish dip, and you get a finer dip. This actually has the lump crab meat in the dip.
Yeah,
and it's
I like it when there's
good.
lumps. Like I like my mashed
Something
potatoes lumpy.
Yes.
So you can taste a little bit of the potato. Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's
So you're living up to the Ryle Research Triangle that
Right.
Craig Worley
Yes.
had developed. So you're continuing that heritage of development and creativity. I
That's
love
right.
that.
So I guess the triangle would be like Port St. Lucie, Stewart, and Jensen.
No,
No,
it's
no,
just
the
fine.
triangle it's from Savannah Road down to where the road meets on Indian River Drive. It was just a Jensen area.
It's just Jensen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Savannah Road to 707, coming around down Indian River Drive and coming back around. That was the
Gotcha.
triangle.
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. But yeah, so the Ryle Research Triangle lives on.
It does
at
live
Mrs.
on.
Peters Smokehouse.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's only a mile from me because when I walk, it's nothing to walk down there, walk a mile and walk a mile back.
Oh, from your salon.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. I have to come by sometime.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I love stuff.
What can you do? What can you do with this dew?
She can
Can do- yeah.
she can yeah.
We'll clean you up.
You
Yeah.
can you can make it shine.
Yeah, you make it shiny. So Gary, for our listeners, has a full head of hair, and
And
yes,
curly.
a little bit of curl.
Well,
Yeah,
With
but
the humidity, it goes
right.
Yeah.
right up north, you don't have an issue with it. I notice when I go
Not
back
as
up to
much.
Michigan, my hair is different. It's
It
like
is because there's no humidity.
entirely different than
And,
down
and,
here.
and the air quality and everything.
Everything's
is
different. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm. You're elevated up there. You're at sea level here.
right. Well,
So-
that probably makes a difference too. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, air pressure.
And plus, he's in the hot box all day.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even
I-
if you're out front, it's still in the hot box back there.
Yeah, and the smoke does give it a little sort of
It gives it that
a patina that
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't know. Most people seem to say it's becoming.
Yes,
it does. It works.
It-
It works.
it's all good.
At least for me, anyway.
That's great. Oh my goodness. So many cool things are happening. So for our listeners that are just tuning in, we're talking to Gary Stonecipher from Mrs. Peters Smokehouse,
Mhm.
and he's the sponsor of this show. And we've got so many neat things going on in the area, and so many neat things going on at the smokehouse. And so we're delighted that because you're not always available because you're busy, traveling and
A little bit.
but we love it when you come in and
I
can
wanna
share
get-
some
I want
time
to
with
get
us.
less busy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'll teach you how to work the board.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah. Then you can.
A second career.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Why not? I've been trying to teach Debbie how to work the board. She goes, it's too many switches. I don't know.
So we got the Indian Town Rodeo going on next weekend.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
You like the rodeo.
I do.
You still do, right? You
Yeah.
like the
It's a
guys
lot.
in the tight blue jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
know. Yeah. See.
I'm not dead yet.
Mm.
But tonight is the Fall Festival at Langford Park from is it 6 to 9 or 6:30 to 9:30,
Hmm.
something like that.
Mhm.
And they have the big signs out because there's one right there by the shop. And hopefully, if anyone's going to park at my establishment, that they please take all the garbage with them and don't
Yeah.
leave it for me to clean up tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Right.
They did it last year.
Pay attention.
Yes.
Yes. Otherwise, you get a note on your windshield from Debbie.
Well, they're gone by that. They'll hear me 3 blocks down
Hey.
in the morning when the lights coming up, and I'm out there picking up dirty diapers or pop
Right.
cans or beer
Right.
cans or whatever.
So the Indiantown Rodeo at Timer Powers Park, that's October 18th and 19th. It's the annual Indiantown Rodeo, will be held at Timer Powers Park, located at 14,000 Southwest Citrus Boulevard in Indiantown. The rodeo is endorsed by the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association and the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. This event includes bareback and saddle bronco riding, barrels bull riding, steer wrestling, and team roping. This year, the venue will, and it goes ... So it continues on, but you can go to Martin County, discovermartincounty.com for more information if you want to read on that. But yeah, so pretty neat.
We got the Dirty River Jam going on tomorrow in Jensen.
Yes, we talked about that a couple
Yep.
weeks ago. So
Yep.
it is tomorrow now.
Tomorrow, and it's
Yeah.
beside the Taco Tiki on Pineapple Avenue.
Mhm,
And it starts, I believe, at noon and goes till like 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
mhm.
And we want everyone to come out and, learn about our river, our Indian River Lagoon.
Right.
And
Yeah.
there'll be prizes. There's going to be auction. Joe had a little snippet on today on Facebook about all the different prizes for the different auctions that you
Good.
could bid on.
Yeah, and when you go there, tell Joe that Debbie and Frank said hi.
Yeah.
Yes,
and that will get
absolutely.
you nothing.
Well, but you get a big smile out of Joe.
Yes, you will.
Yes, guaranteed.
Yes, that's true. So we got Oktoberfest in Port St. Lucie
Mhm.
going on. Taste of Martin County is on the 15th, and that's out at the hangar at the airport.
Yeah, it is.
And that's for the Boys and Girls Club of
Mhm.
Martin County.
Mm-hmm.
So Pirate Fest in Port Salerno is going on.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got all the parks opened up. And if you're bored in Martin County, it's your own fault.
Right. So starting tomorrow, October 5th, the Bohemian Festival
Okay.
is taking place.
And that's in New Monrovia.
Mm-hmm. And I'll try to pull that up, see if I can get more in
And
detail.
that's near Hope Sound.
Yes.
That's on. Is it
This
Cove
actually
Road or
starts with a
Braeford?
parade. Starts at 11 in the morning. Come and march and dance with the Junkanoo
Oh, the
band
Junkanoo. Oh, that'll be
Mhm.
great.
around town. We'll have lots of different island food, fun kids zone, and talented entertainment throughout the day. Bring your chairs and get down to today's old school music. Come celebrate Bohemian style. And costumes are encouraged, but not enforced. All right. So very cool. And if you want more information, give them a call at 486-8424. Ask for London Day Gray. London Day Gray.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so that's going to start at 10 in the morning. It runs all the way to 7 o'clock at night tomorrow.
Wow.
Yes.
Well,
And
you'll be running all over the place.
yeah. And of course, we've got high school sports tonight,
That's right.
the game of the week.
Now, is it Sebastian
I don't
playing?
know. I knew
Martin
you were gonna
County?
ask me
I think it's
this.
Sebastian playing Martin,
Martin
County.
County.
But I'm trying to think if it's on the board behind you over there, and that little piece of paper. Is that it? No.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
But I think
I got none. But I'll be here. So the pregame starts at 6:45.
Okay.
Game starts at 7.
Is Mike announcing the game, or is he gone on his vacation yet?
Mike Thomas will be doing the play-by-play,
Okay.
and then
He does a good job.
that'll be his last activity for the week.
Right. He's
Mhm.
going to
Mhm.
Vegas.
Yes, he's going out of town. He will be gone, and I'm going to.
Is this their anniversary?
I don't. Yeah,
You know,
maybe. Yeah, I think this is something he's been salivating to do with.
But I think they go every year, or,
with-
pretty much. They once a year.
Mhm.
he
Yeah,
goes.
good for him.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm. He likes it.
Mhm.
So just be careful and have a good time. That's
What
always the
goes on in
watchword.
Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yes. Mhm.
Like everywhere else.
Yes. Thank God. Yes. That's right. Yep. Have a good time, but don't tell me too much.
Right.
Exactly. All right. So that is tomorrow, the Bohemian Festival, and that should be a great time for everybody.
And if the wind dies down, it'll be a great day to go fishing.
right.
This wind has been really,
wow, yeah.
you can't even go offshore. Maybe in the river to do a
Mhm.
little fishing, but it's been too windy.
And today they've got St. Luke's at St. Luke's, wherever that St. Luke's is. I have to look that up, but they're having their weekly bingo tonight.
Oh, yay.
So if you're in on
If you want to go to bingo, go to Archie's.
that's St.
this
Luke's
weekend, and you-
Episcopal, okay,
Yeah.
and that's on Railway Avenue.
Oh, that's down in Hope Sound.
in Cove Road.
hmm
hmm
But if you want to go to a bingo, go up to Archie's.
Oh yeah,
It's for a charity. I
Mhm.
think it's for the Police Athletics Association.
that's easy for you to say.
But I know my friend I guess this past winter won $1,400.
Wow.
I mean, they pay out.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can win,
So when you-
1,000,
When you
1,100,
shout bingo, you
You
really
really yeah.
bingoed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
and it gets packed. There's not a seat in the house up there.
Okay. Now, do you know anything about dove season at the Fox Brown Outfitters? So that's coming up tomorrow.
Fox Brown, isn't that road out off of Martin Great? Fox Brown Road?
Fox Brown Road in Indian Town.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So that's supposedly one of their, I guess that's a hunt that's being scheduled tomorrow. So you want to give them a call at 597-5900, or you can actually book online. Again, go to discovermartin.com and click the link, and you can actually book for your dove hunt tomorrow if that's something that's in your bucket list of things to do.
I think most of the people that do things like that probably are already aware
I would hope so.
and signed up.
But you
for
never
that.
know. Sometimes somebody might have like a bucket list thing in the back of their mind and go, oh, there's something I can
Yeah.
try out. So you never know.
That's true.
So that's your heads up for that activity. 4-pedal paw hike. Paw. There's actually a paw in Michigan. I don't know if you knew that.
Mm-mm. I thought a pawpaw was like your granddad.
Yeah, this is PAW. So, but this probably it's a 4-pedal. So I'm guessing that it means there's a 4-legged creatures.
Oh, it's blessing of the animals tomorrow.
Oh, this is actually a
It-
plant thing. Yes.
I know at the All Saints Episcopal Church,
Mhm.
it's at 2:00, so you
Mhm.
can bring your animals and get blessed.
Oh, cool.
No, wait a minute. Maybe it's on the 6th, Sunday.
That would make
Sun-
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
On the 6th.
Sunday's a good day for blessings. So,
But I
sure.
think a lot of the churches, I think this weekend, most of the churches are doing the blessing of the pets.
Blessing of the pets.
Mhm.
So yeah, I had a cat that needed some serious theological help. He was a problem child. So the 4-pedal paw hike takes place tomorrow. Join the Martin County chapter of the Florida Native Plant Society and Nathaniel P. Reed Hope Sound National Wildlife Refuge on Saturday, October 5th, 9 a.m. Dr. Ann Cox leads the guided hike and discussion on the federally endangered 4-pedaled pawpaw. Apparently, it's a plant.
It's a plant. Okay.
So you learn about the pawpaw. Go figure.
Well, don't you remember the song when you were little? They went down and picking up the pawpaws, putting them in your pocket. It's a little rhyme, a childhood rhyme, and I can't think of the first part of it, but yeah.
Okay. Wear some closed-toe shoes. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
right?
Yeah.
Bring water, sunscreen, a hat, and bug spray. Oh, isn't that special? Bring bug spray. Okay. So that could be, if you want to get out and about and really commune with nature, that could be your opportunity. You probably see some great birds too while you're out there, I would think. What else? Of course, the Stewart Green Market. That's every Sunday in downtown Stewart. That'll be this Sunday on the 6th. And let's see, the Elliott Museum presents Pirates Privateers Buccaneer Exhibition, and that starts on the 10th, and that runs through the 13th. So that could be that looks like a fun exhibition. You ever been to the Elliott?
I haven't.
Okay, that's right next door to Stewart Beach.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you ever go towards Stewart Beach, you'll see this enormous building, this ginormous building. It's the Elliott Museum. It's really neat. They got cars there that you can. I've never been there.
Mhm.
I must say, I was at the old Elliott, but not the new one. But I'm told that they have these cars. They're really neat collectible vehicles. And you pick out the one you're interested, you want to look at, and then they put it on a pallet and it travels down an elevator, and it's like a vending machine,
Mhm.
and you can look at the car, and then you can
And,
send
are
it
these
back.
antique cars?
Yes,
Mhm. Interesting.
neat cars.
Yeah.
A lot of cars throughout history. So yeah, so it's a great story.
You can-
Oh,
but I got the
okay.
song.
Okay, there you go.
It says,
You want to play it?
Where is little Susie?
Yeah. You want to play it? Okay. Well,
I don't. I
Oh.
didn't turn up my.
we'll turn up your mic, your speakers, and then I'll put it on the microphone here. I'll put it on your mic.
It doesn't want to beam up, Scotty.
Oh no. All right. Well, that's because you got that rubber covering on your
No,
phone.
even without
That
it,
makes it difficult.
it did this last week.
Oh, don't you hate when that happens?
Yes.
All right. Well, why don't you just read the lyrics for us?
Well, now my phone's doing eight different
Oh, it's-
things.
it's
So
okay, all
I'll
right.
I'll work on getting
right.
the. But while we were talking about it, I brought it up.
All right. Well,
We got to take a break.
we got to take our break anyway. So this
Okay,
time's
so
out
let
well.
me try to figure it
can-
out.
Retrieve your phone, and we'll be right back.
Mhm.
So stick with us. We have much more to cover.
We're back.
We are back.
So I found this song. So
All
do
right.
you want to play it? Should I put it, let it go and pick it up to my
put it up to your microphone, yeah. Unless you want to play it through my audio, but I don't think the pin will work because you got the rubber coating. Okay, go.
It's with Burl Ives. It's starting as far as I know.
All right. Well, there's no audio so far.
Mm.
Okay.
Not coming through.
Oh no. All right. Well, let me do the news minute while we're waiting to do that. We'll get some local news out of the way. The former operator of the Bridge Day Spa in Hope Sound, Rumali Lee, pleaded guilty today to racketeering and 4 charges related to operating a house of prostitution in front of the Circuit Court Judge Sherwood Bauer. Prosecutors dropped the money laundering charges, and she was sentenced to 5 years of probation and must pay $150,000 in investigative cost, surrendering her massage therapy license and being banned from owning or having any association with any massage-related business, according to court records. And let's see now. This newsman is brought to you by our WSTU 1450 radio audience by Martin County Currents, your alternative source of local news. Thank you, Barbara Cloudis. Okay. All right. We're ready for you.
No, we're not.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's try this one.
One more time with feeling. Okay. And this is Burl Ives, right? It's going to sing this
No.
for us? No, maybe not.
It does. My phone doesn't. It's the sound is on.
Where, oh, where is dear little Jimmy? Way down yonder in the pawpaw patch.
The Paw Patch. Okay.
Come on, kids, let's go find him. Come on, kids, let's go find him. Come on, kids, let's go find him. Way down yonder in the pawpaw patch.
Okay.
There you go.
Way down yonder in the Paw Patch. Okay, you can play that song with you when you go to
On the tour tomorrow.
on the tour. Yes, you'll impress the heck out of the lady giving that tour. So, I think that's marvelous. Thank you for sharing that, Debbie. That is marvelous.
You didn't even know that song existed.
No,
You had a sheltered childhood.
How could I have lived these 66 years without knowing this? I don't know. This is incredible. Let's
What's
see now.
the Python Patrol?
Well,
class?
yeah, it's coming up October 12th. It's good. It is good. The Python Control is a no-cost training program that aims to create a network of trained individuals throughout South Florida who know how to identify Burmese pythons, report sightings, and in some cases capture and humanely dispatch the snakes. I use the word dispatch. They use the word kill, but
Oh,
I think dispatch sounds more friendly.
yes.
Friendly disposition. Let's see now. Ages 12 and up must have a guardian in attendance. If under 18, attendance is limited and you must make reservations in advance.
I wonder if you have to sign a waiver.
Well, I don't know if you're going to be handling any live animals.
Probably not
Yeah.
handling, but
But yeah, well, wear pants.
right.
Okay, they do tell you to wear pants and closed-toe shoes. Wear clothes that get messy and smelly due to the python musk. Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Oof. Wow. We will be outside for a few hours, so water and sun protection is also advised. All right, that'll be at the Hope Sound Nature Center. And so that would be, and visit their website if you want more information. If you want to give them a call, you can call them at 546-2067. I know you'll want to be there, Gary. That's on the 20 or on the 12th rather. So yeah, you just,
Well, it sounds
Yeah.
exciting.
yes, you can,
An
I
adventure.
would take a picture of you. You can get a pith helmet, right? I can see
Really
it now.
play the part.
Right,
Yes.
a pith helmet, and then you know capture some pythons with your pith helmet. I think that's perfect.
I guess the being an invasive species, it's
Oh, there. I mean, I think Debbie and I a couple of years ago we saw a photograph. It was on the internet about a python trying to eat an alligator,
Oh, yeah.
and it swallowed the alligator, and the alligator broke through and killed the python. So it was really very, very strange.
It
So
was.
you never know what you'll see.
It was like so it's if you catch the image just right, it's like like a blended creature, python, alligator, right? Oof. So yeah.
A
So those
python-
guys
a
do not
python
play
in the
well
shape
together.
of an alligator.
Yes. Yes. Until the alligator breaks through. So wow. So yeah, that's some kind of ugly, I tell you what. But yeah, it's two species that don't play well together.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, so the python's got to go.
Mhm.
Yes. They
Yeah.
found a couple in Port St. Lucie.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
They have, I mean, when they lay eggs, it's like a whole bunch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not like one or two. It's
no, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what they were trying to do in the Everglades is get the
get the nest.
females
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
and get rid of them because that's what
So how do you tell if the snake's a female? I mean,
I won't get that
I
close.
I mean, what do you do? How do you identify them? It's like, woof. So I guess you want to take this class so you can find out. But yeah, no cost training. But I know that the people who participate in the Python Patrol, the ones that are active
Mhm.
participants, there's some serious money to be made.
Uh-huh.
Selling that snake skin, you can, I guess they make purses and boots and belts.
Belts. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you can be rocking all the Python hardware. So so there you go. So I got a whole new career developed for poor Gary now.
And next we'll have smoked python.
Yeah. Well, I know what I want to talk about coming up because it's October and we've got Halloween stuff in here, but we want to start thinking about Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving turkey and the turkey legs, right?
We do offer the turkey legs,
Yeah.
actually, and we will also be selling. Gosh, I'm being
Are you going to make the turkey dip?
shamelessly promoting this business.
No,
but,
this is what you're supposed to be doing.
But we will be offering turkeys, smoked turkeys for Thanksgiving.
Nice. And what about the trimmings? So if somebody wants like the cranberries and sauce, is that any of the
Well,
trimmings?
Now you're going above
I'm
my
just-
pay grade.
I'm
I,
just
I,
asking.
I have a general manager who actually
Who
she
knows
is-
all this
She's
stuff.
the chef,
Yes,
and she's been there. for
she's
a number of
amazing.
years, and she is a real dynamo.
She was here last week with.
She wouldn't get on the show.
Oh, she wouldn't.
No.
She's
She
microphone
didn't even
shy.
want to get near the camera.
She stayed in the green
Marguerite.
room.
Is it Margarita?
It is Margarita.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Delightful.
and she is a
dynamo.
worker bee,
Yeah. Mhm.
and she just has a treasure trove of knowledge about not only working in a kitchen
Mhm.
and developing gourmet foods,
Right.
etc. But
Mhm.
she's also really a great manager and business person. So
good.
she's got that combination of skills. Yeah, so she's going to be smoking turkeys, and we do have the legs we have them now.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay. Oh,
So
yeah.
you have
Festive.
them already, the legs
Festive.
already?
we do have legs. We
Okay.
have-
Oh, yeah.
My question from a couple of my customers was, if you're going to be serving things from the smoker, are there going to be sides to go with those?
Right.
you know,
Is there going to be like potato salad or coleslaw or something to go with that?
we
Stuffing.
do have coleslaw now. I mean, that's one of the offerings. We have a soup, which is is sort of a seafood
Hmm.
chowder,
Okay.
and that's delicious,
I bet.
absolutely delicious. So there will be. We will go beyond just
Even if it's
the smoked
potato
fish, but we'll
chips or what
probably
it-
also end up, smoking ribs and other
Mhm.
great foods that
Oh, yeah.
give people alternatives.
Mm.
Smoked pork, etc.
Yeah.
which is just
Ah.
delicious.
Yeah. Wow.
Good.
God,
Okay.
I'm salivating already. That's great. That is super.
Okay. So if you're bored in Martin County, like I said earlier,
It's your own darn fault.
It's your own
Because
fault.
before we went on the air, Gary was going through his phone, looking at some of the activity. He goes, "Wow, there's this, there's that." And then you told him, "Well,
it
it's
goes on now
all
from
the way
now
through
to
May, right?"
Mhm.
And he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
But if you're
So,
talking
yeah.
about 36 music venues on a weekend, we have it between Vero Beach and Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight we have, right now as we speak, Kevin McLaughlin Band is playing at Little Jim's Bait and Tackle, which is on going towards North Beach in the middle of the causeway there. He has a little bait and tackle shop, and they serve something like you're going to be doing on the patio. You sort of serve yourself,
Yes.
and you can go out and listen to music.
I drove by Little Jim's the other day.
Okay.
And really wanted to stop in, but I didn't have time. So I'm going to have to get back there.
Okay. Harbor Cove has Dave Goodman. He's from 5 to 8 tonight. And we had a gentleman in here earlier talking about the Sneaky Tiki
Right.
and
It was
an album
Mhm.
release. And that is Johnny Depp Prestige, that Ben Prestige's brother.
Right.
And he's doing his album release tonight at the Sneaky Tiki.
Nice.
And it's from 5:30.
Right.
which Just
So he-
starting.
yeah. He
until
won.
10 o'clock tonight.
So he answered a trivia question during the morning show with Mike and Bonnie.
Oh, he did.
and
Okay.
he won a $15 gift certificate.
Oh, the gentleman that came in here.
Right.
Right.
He's
okay.
also in the lineup at the Dirty River Jam
Yes,
tomorrow.
he is. Yes.
Yeah.
If you've not seen the Prestige Brothers, you're missing it.
I have not.
Oh my God, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people come from far and wide
Right.
just to hear them.
Just to hear
I
them.
think
yeah.
that's going to be great. I'm
Yeah.
going to be at the Dirty River Jam
Right.
tomorrow.
Good.
Randy Beaumont is at the nearest pub. Abby Owens is usually at the Pelican Cafe. Donnie Height is at Sumo House. Drum Circle is always at the Scented Dragon on a Friday night.
Hmm.
Let's see.
What
East
is the scent of the dragon?
Scented Dragon?
Well, I mean, does a dragon have a scent?
I'm sure after it opens up and
smoky,
the smoke
smoky
comes
scent,
out of its
yeah.
mouth, it's
It's
probably
kind of
like
a
the fish house.
It's a smoke scent. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
okay. Gratitude Steel Band is at Dune Dog Cafe from 6 to 9.
Mhm.
Harold Say is at Fresh Catch. Heather Mia is on the piano at Cafe Martier. Jason Montero is at Tequesta Brewing Company. Mike and Deborah is at Buco. Street Magic with Damian Brown is at Trabola Pizza. Sonny and Curtis is at Shuckers from 6 to 9. Susie and Papa is at Archie's. And I think they're there a lot at Archie's. And that's from 4 to 9. Terry Dobson is at Pierce Cider. Big T is at the 19th hole. That's off of Morningside. That's the Saints or Sinners golf course.
Well, it could be either one.
One was they had them both, but then one.
Well,
was
did they close
defunct.
one?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't know.
So
that.
we got to take a break, I think, and then
We
I'll be
do.
back.
Yes.
I'll be back for sure to give
I'll
you the
be
rest of what's
back.
going on tonight.
All right, Arnold. We'll be back.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk.
All right. So a little music on the boardwalk. So the Riverwalk stage, as close as I can get to Riverwalk. I thought boardwalk.
Okay. Very
little,
good.
Little literary license there, right? A little creative license. Yeah, I like the Drifters. Why not? So there you go. All
Have you
right.
taken your wife down to Benny's on Lake Worth Pier and the boardwalk and the Lake Worth Pier?
No,
No.
that's a bucket list. We'll probably want to do that. But yeah.
That would be good.
Yes.
What my phone is doing crazy things here. It's bringing up all these different things that I don't know why. I don't want them.
What happened? Now, how's your computer? Speaking of your phone, how's your computer working at home?
I guess okay. It sits there when I need it, it's there. I don't
You don't use your computer. Your phone is your computer.
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
yeah.
I get it.
so we have
Earlier this year, I'm digressing a little bit. Earlier this year, Debbie got herself her own computer and set it up at home.
well, I never had what is it, Wi-Fi.
Oh, right.
So I didn't need it. I just do everything on my phone. But then I decided I needed to. I needed to write a letter, and my old computer crashed. And so you can't just buy a typewriter. You have to buy a $400 computer, and then put on the Office package so that you can finally write it. And that took me 3 weeks
Mhm.
to do all
Yeah,
that.
Right.
my children don't even
Well, I
know what
don't
a
have any.
typewriter is,
Right.
No.
Yeah.
or a record player, or any
Right.
of those things.
Yeah. My son came home from school one day, was visiting with one of the neighborhood boys, and he said to me, he says, "Dad," he says that they have in their house, they have these humongous CDs. He's talking about LP records,
Oh, right.
humongous CDs.
But
So
they're making a comeback. With
they
the vinyl.
are. The LPs are making a comeback.
Oh, they're a big one. We have a couple vinyl shops around here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
So we got Ragtime Duo at Notes Music Room and Wine Bar. And this is what we were talking about earlier, that they're going to do something like the Colorado Stroll,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be for entertainment, arts and entertainment
Right.
district.
Right.
And they're going to try to incorporate that. So it's an extension of downtown.
Right.
And I think they're going to do that maybe once a month
Yeah.
to
it's gonna be
start
an
with
ongoing
the
thing. Mhm.
But you can go to Notes Wine Bar just about every night, and there's something going on.
Yeah.
With Priscilla.
Right. And,
She's right in the mix of all of that on Colorado.
and they're partnering up with Stewart Main Street, which is going to be great. So we're looking forward to that growing
Good.
relationship. Mhm.
Good.
Mhm.
So we got Red Shoes is at Harry and the Natives. If you've not eaten at Harry and the Natives, it's a very eclectic place. You need to stop there and just
It's a
check
hoot.
it out.
It's
It is
a
a
hoot.
hoot. Yes. Okay. Aaron Luca is at Crawdaddy's.
Mhm.
Anthony James is at Tiki 52. Delta Dave is at Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House tonight. Karaoke is at the Orange Bloom Restaurant. We've got lots of karaoke. Treasure Coast Eagles, the Moose and Sebastian, the Moose and Jensen Beach has karaoke. Oh, the Ladies of Soul is at Sebastian Tiki Bar and Grill. If you have
Oh.
not heard these ladies sing,
Ladies of Soul.
oh,
Sounds like Motown.
it is.
All right. See,
And they-
I'm in. I'm sold.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Let's see. The Port Salerno Mermaid and Pirate Festival is tonight from 7 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
So that's going on in
Mhm.
about an hour.
Nice.
Maybe I'll just stroll. I'll go to the Fall Fest across the street and
Yeah.
hit the Salerno and go jump around tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
kind of.
Let's see.
The
Resonate. Oh, Resonate is at Cobb's Landing in Fort Pierce. If you've not heard Resonate either, they're
They're amazing.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Scott Bench is at the Thirsty Turtle in Port St. Lucie. Static Band is at Flash Beach Grill. That's up in that's down on in Hope Sound, Flash Beach.
What do they?
That's by the Taste Restaurant.
Okay. Do they
Mhm.
do special things with their T-shirts?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
just asking. I
The
don't-
Old Hippies is at Notes from 7:15 to 10.
Right.
Alita and the Boys is
Mhm.
at American Legion in Port St. Lucie
Yeah.
from 7:30 to 11.
Mhm.
And we've got more karaoke at American Legion Post 126. Tumbleweed is at Patio Seafood Tavern. 21 to Burn is at Square Grouper in Jupiter. Anna and Will is at the Kilted Mermaid. And Bar Stars is at Sailfish Brewing.
Nice.
The Bryce Allen Band is at Square Grouper in Fort Pierce. And that's a pretty good band too.
Yeah.
So, Jupiter Trailer Trash is tonight at Twisted Tuna. And that's another good band that you don't want to miss.
Jupiter Trailer Trash.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm. Yep. We have so many
There's-
bands
there's
right
a-
here, and I haven't
There's a
missed.
visual for you, right?
I haven't hardly missed any of them between going to Terra Firmata and the Riverwalk and
Yeah.
Martin County putting on music. You just have to get out there.
Right. So you want to see the this weekend also at the Stewart River Walk. We've got always have
We
music.
always have music, and
Yeah.
I have to look that up to see. I don't
And
know
of
if I have
course,
time
there's,
to.
yeah,
look
there's
at 'em.
plenty of time. You got over 4 minutes.
Okay, to look up and see. Last week they had a great band. It was old rock and roll,
Mm-hmm.
and the week before was a great band. They were paid a little bit of everything, but it was classic rock this past weekend.
right.
So
And of course, the Green Market is right there as adjacent to the Riverwalk stage. So you do have, and they've expanded their hours. It used to be that they would open from like, morning till about 1 in the afternoon when the band would show up at 1. And then the band would play to 4. So now the Green Market stays open
right.
through the
Well,
band
half
hours.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Half of it closed
Till
then
about
done.
to about till 2.
No, one
Ha-
is
half.
one closes at noon,
Mhm.
and then the other half still stays open
Till 4.
4.
Okay.
Right.
That's the
So, and we've got the annual Hobgoblins on Main Street costume parade on October 26th
Mhm.
in downtown Stewart.
Yes.
So let me pull up and see if I can get the calendar. This phone just doesn't want to let me. Maybe I'll bring my computer next week.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking. I said, well, Debbie's fighting with her phone. Maybe she can do a better job with her. Now, you have like a laptop computer? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hmm. That's nice.
Doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to. Okay, come on.
Okay.
It can't be bad. The music's never bad.
No, it's never bad.
Oh. Nope. Rock and music downtown. Let's try another one.
Uh,
I'm glad everyone is putting up with me.
Yeah, it's
You
all
know.
right. So well, Debbie's doing that. So Gary, you've got you'll be open this weekend.
We will be open this
Mhm.
weekend.
Mhm.
Tomorrow, though,
Yeah.
at the Dirty River Jam, we're
Mhm.
going to be doing a taste test at Crawdaddy's.
Cool.
So teaming up with them.
And they're going to have discounts all over town for
Mhm.
different food vendings because everyone can't go to the Dirty River Jams, but they're going to
Yep.
have specials run all around town, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Tomorrow or this Sunday is October 6th. It's Dock Street 5. And it's a dance rock band.
Okay.
We've got on the 13th, Comeback Alice is a funk rock. We got Hurricane Hawk, and he is on our sister station, WPSL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hawk Levy.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's on the 20th. And one of my favorites, Alita and the Boys, is on the 27th of October. Don't miss her.
Yeah, you'll travel to see her. I know.
Her
Yeah.
and Betty
Mhm.
Fox.
Mhm.
I mean, we have, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
lots of good ones here.
Yeah.
So,
Very good.
the Nouveau Honkies are coming back in November.
Okay.
So,
All right. And they're going to be what? The Riverwalk stage?
Yep.
Okay.
On November 24th, right around Thanksgiving.
Nice. Excellent.
They bought a
excellent.
house in outside of Knoxville.
They did.
Hmm. So they spend half the time up in the summer up in that area,
All right.
and then they come down here in the winter.
Entertaining. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
Absolutely. They're living the life in both worlds.
Wonderful. Yep.
Right.
And near to their heart, for they can make some music and maybe get an album or two.
Yeah. Well, they're close to Nashville, right?
Yep.
So if they got the right connections,
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
right.
just
Is it
play
over already? The hour's over. Thanks, Gary, for coming in.
Thank you too.
Absolutely. Thank you
Okay.
for coming in, and go see Gary tomorrow at the
At the
Dirty River.
Crawdads.
Yeah, Crawdaddy's. Mhm.
Mhm.
Very good. Excellent. Yeah,
Okay.
tell them Frank and Deb said to say hi. All right. That
Have
way.
a great weekend.
Absolutely. We'll see you here next week.
Ciao for now.
All right. Take care.